Hi everyone. This is Jason. I had just had this thought of doing some drive videos, drive videos of certain areas in Melaka. And since I'm living in the area of Bukit Katil, I grow, so I thought maybe I'd start with just that. So this videos is going to show you what the environment looks like as we drive along Bukit Katil, and perhaps maybe give you an idea of whether the Tamans here and properties here are going to be worth your investment or worth your stay. I think it's a very good place to live, and as a family, there's a lot of room to grow, and it's not very congested. Lots of greenery and wide roads, believe it or not. Bukit Katil is no longer what many used to know. I mean, those who have not been living in Melaka perhaps for many years, the roads here are bigger now. Amenities are much more. Development is coming in, new developments here, and malls, shopping malls. As again I mentioned, amenities are much accessible now in Bukit Katil. So we're gonna begin our drive, and check out Bukit Katil. This will be part one of our drive in Bukit Katil. I'm coming from the direction from Sri Negeri MITC and heading towards eventually JPJ. So on the right hand side is actually Taman Uzana, but it cannot be seen at the moment. Later we will cover that part of the Taman in another video. Alright, but check out the greenery. Check out the greenery. As mentioned earlier, Bukit Katil is there's still lots of greenery, and some of these trees are still pretty well maintained by the municipal Majlis Bandaraya. So nice feeling lah. Nice feeling. It's always nice to have greenery surrounding the Tamans here. Towards the left, I think some buildings can be seen, like Bayu Lagoon Park Resort. So on the left, at this traffic light, if you turn left, you will head towards Bayu Lagoon, Bukit Katil Damai 2, Saujana Indah, Saujana Permai, Saujana Tehil, and Tehil Impian. So Tehil Impian and Saujana Tehil are new Tamans. One is leasehold, one is freehold, and there's also other mixtures of leasehold and freehold properties lah. On the right hand side, which can't be seen at the moment, is the early section of Saujana. In fact, most of the Tamans here are called Saujana, so let's just say it's a Saujana series area in Bukit Katil. On the left, if you turn in, is the Jabatan Bomba Bukit Katil, and also access to Saujana Indah and Saujana Section 3, Section 2, and so forth. So properties here on the left are freehold status. On the right hand side, you can see some bungalows. That's Saujana Heights. Those are the high-end premium community area, ranging from 1 million ringgit and above. So also freehold status, and you can also notice the McDonald's arch there. So I think a couple of years back, or maybe a couple of years, McDonald's has started a 24-hour drive-in anchored to Petronas. And on the left, KFC has done the same and is anchored to Petron. So if you game for fast food, then Bukit Katil has it. Alright, on the left, coming up is Saujana Puri. It's a walk-up apartment, and it has some 7-Eleven and some mini markets and makan shops. Then here we have the JPJ training ground, driving training area. So this area is still quite happening. I mean, things are happening here. Development is still coming in, and it's still a growing area. So it's very near. It's like 5 minutes away from MITC, the other direction. Yeah. Now we are heading towards another part of Bukit Katil, and then Duyong, and then Semabuk, which we will cover in another video. Right. So looking at the Sarjana series area, definitely worth an investment because again, most of it are freehold status. Only maybe probably one or two is leasehold. So price range for single stories are at about the 300k bracket, 300,000. So it can go up right up to 320,000, 310, depending if it's furnished or fully renovated. As for the double story houses, it can go all the way up to about 450,000, 460,000, starting from about 360,000. So that's the range for a double story 20 by 70. Some are 22 by 70, so it depends. Then of course there are also semi-Ds, but quite limited edition. The semi-Ds single stories are just about the 460 to 500k bracket. Again, if it's renovated and if there's corner lot, then of course it will cost more. Right? Another taman which can be highly considered will be Bukit Katil Damai, which has one of the biggest single story built up in Melaka, starting from 24 feet to 26 feet wide to times 70. So it's pretty wide, it's pretty spacious, but price range is higher. It's about around the 400k, maybe at 380k to 400k range. Then also with that same built up but double story, you also can get it at Bukit Katil Damai 2, ranging from about 450,000 to 500,000. Those are estimates, but mostly are bare units because they are still considered new, bare units available. And one thing to note, Bukit Katil Damai 2 is leasehold status. So balance years are about 90 years odd. 90 years, 89 years maybe, 90, thereabout. So something that can be considered. Sarjana Indah again, Sarjana Section 2, those are freehold status. So you can check me out. Alright, give me a call, WhatsApp me to see what kind of properties are available and if the price suits you. Right, see you later.